Imagine going to a football match. Never coming home. It's an early start for the Liverpool fans, as many sons, daughters, mothers and fathers make the journey to the Hillsborough Stadium. Morale is high as the fans are excited to see the Red Men take to the pitch, work hard and get the victory that takes them to Wembley once again, where Liverpool belong. Spirits are high. Many of the Liverpool fans congregate in the pubs near the grounds. Fans gather outside the stadium, bucket hats, scarves, banners, red shirts with the Liverbird upon the chest. Liverpool! 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 Everyone laughing, joking, dads with their sons and daughters, mums listening on the wireless at home as the atmosphere builds. With kick-off approaching, the fans start making their way to catch a glimpse of Anson, Beardsley and Barnes warming up. The stadium now beginning to fill with the smell of Bovril and fresh cigarettes swirling through the air as the chants of Liverpool get louder and louder. 2:48. The crowd start bottleneck. Gates 3 and 4 are opening at Leppin's Lane. But in this packed ground, there's a part of the stadium with hardly anyone in it. What's going on? The crowd sways right to left, left to right. Excitement levels reach fever pitch with a loud shrill of the referee. The game kicks off. Liverpool. Liverpool. Quieter. It's uncomfortable. Something wasn't right in that far stand. Faces of joy are changing. Concern looks as the atmosphere drops. The pen's full and there's more coming in, unbeknown to them. It's pushing everyone forward. The game comes to a halt as police swarm the pitch, the players unaware of what's happening. Both pens 3 and 4 have gone above the amount of people it can hold, as the Liverpool fans in the tier above reach over and lift the fellow supporters from below. The players look confused. Supporters now enter the pitch. One has a word with Brucey. The police gather around the Leppin Lane goal, glaring at the fans who are shouting, "Open the gates! Open the gates, will ya?" And yet, nothing. Nothing is done. The fans start ripping advertising boards to use as stretchers, people lying on the pitch. Just the chants and cries that were in support of the team now just become shouts and cries. Absolute chaos. How can you go from such a happiness and such a love for a game to this? Remember those mums at home listening on the wireless? Well, there's a news flash on the TV, and the commentator describes the scenes. Blood runs cold as they sit anxiously waiting to hear any news, waiting for a phone to ring. 96 lost their lives that day. How can you go to a football match, never come home? 30 years it took for justice for the 96 and the families affected. And through those 30 years, lies, hatred, anger, frustration, and worst of all, blame. But those families never gave up on fighting for justice. Justice for their 96. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. You'll never walk alone.